So if you have to create an opening balance, in the inventory module, you will see one screen called stock adjustment. Click on stock adjustment. You click on the add button and you enter the type of transaction as AR, which is an adjustment receipt, or if you have, when you do a drop down and if you see a transaction type called opening balance, you can use that as well, either OB or AR. Then you enter the store in which you are trying to create the opening balances. Like if I'm trying to create opening balances for the alcohol main store, so I enter the store ID of that alcohol main store. If I'm creating the opening balances for alcoholic items, then from department would ideally be adjustment, or if you have created a logical department which you will treat as the cost center from where your opening balances will be created, you can do so. So in my case, I have a department called projects, which means like there are certain items which were being used during the project stage and now they are being included in the inventory of the live hotel. So I have taken the department as projects here. Then I click on enter item details and I do a download template. When I do a download template, you click on the leave button here and you will see a file called inv38 underscore. This is the user ID, my user ID underscore the property. This is the file name that you will see. So when you open the file name, when you open this file, it's an Excel file. So you can open it in Excel. You will see all the items. These are the list of items which are a part of the alcohol main store. So all you need to do is just enter the quantity of the opening balance, the value of the quantity that you're entering here, and the gross amount. Gross amount would be, say for example, I'm creating the opening balance for wine Sula. Now these are two items, okay? Wine Sula, the source Grenache. So these are the two items for which I am trying to create the opening balance. So I say 10 quantity of each. So I say 10, 10. Or let me show you the file that I've already created. 1 second. So I say don't save. Come out of here. In my downloads, I have another. This is where I had already used it. So if you see, these are the two items. Wine South African, wine French Chablais Domaine. These are the two items for which I have entered the quantity as 10, the value received as 10,000 and 20,000, the value of the 10 quantity, and the gross amount. Gross amount is the total of all the value received. When I sum up the value received column, that is the gross amount that I will enter here. So once I have done this, once I have done this, come out. Okay, I have already done this, so I'm coming out without saving. You should save your Excel file. You come back to the screen from where you did a download template. You choose the file. You click on the particular XML file, the Excel sheet in which you had entered the quantity and the value and the gross amount. And I select this, I say open. And I say upload data. So the moment I say upload data, you will see the two items for which you entered the quantity received and the value received. Now all you need to do is just click on the save button. So when you click on the save button, you will hear a prompt which says the document cannot be modified once made, which means you have to be careful when you are making this particular transaction. If you're not sure of what you've entered, you can say cancel and fix it here if there is any change in the quantity or in the value. Else, if you're sure, you say save and you click on the OK button. Your store receipt is created, which means your opening balance is created for these two items. So you can always check this. Say I'll take this item as an example. Inventory, reports of inventory. And when I go to the stocks ledger report, okay, locate stocks ledger, it is within transaction reports, stocks ledger. I say alcohol store type, for alcohol main store. The item that I am looking for is this, and I say export to PDF. Now in this report you will see that this transaction will reflect as opening balance 10 quantity 10,000. You need to keep in mind the date on which you are posting the transaction. So by default the date is always the business date, but you should mention the particular date as on which you are creating the opening balances for this item. I hope this is clear.